Hello my nostalgic friends, today we're gonna see the best film camera ever. I know I told sometimes this is the best film camera. Yeah, of course, they all are great, but this one, porco dio. A lot of times I told you there are good cameras, but this is the Olympus OM1 Ti. This is really the best. Why? Because you can't replace this camera with anyone else. This camera has some features that no one camera ever made, still digital cameras, has. And that's why I think this is one of the best film camera, if not the best film camera ever made. It's simply amazing. This is a camera made in 1983 after the Olympus OM3, which I have here. This is the mechanical version of the OM4, which was released before, which is my favorite camera, I think. And this is the OM system project, which starts off with the Olympus OM1, which is this one, as you can see, from Maitani, which is a genius. It's a fucking genius, Maitani. I will make a video about the history of Olympus and the OM1, but in this video we're gonna see the OM4 Ti. 83 for the OM4 normal and 86 for the Ti version. Actually, the Ti has some small improvements, like the battery, because the battery on the OM4 exhausts without no reason. If you let the camera with the battery we will finish. We will discharge. With this camera, the issue is problem. The circuit will close automatically when you don't use it. Another feature improved is the flash. As you can see, we have got here 4-5 pins, as you can see. And this camera allows you to use a dedicated flash which can synchronize the flash on all shutter speeds. Still, and 1 over 2000 of a second can synchronize, because it's particular flash that can blink a lot of times in one fraction of seconds, and you can synchronize flash on any speed with this particular camera, also with the OM3 Ti. Okay, and then the other feature obviously is the material. As you can hear, it's strong titanium, which I really like to grab in my hands. It's really heavy, it's really solid. As you can see, it's better than metal, actually, and better than iron still. I love it. I really love it. And this camera has some feature unique, as I told you. The first one for me, which I hear glasses, never hit someone with glasses. We have got the beautiful and unique what is the name here, the compensation of the dioptries. Okay, you can use without glasses. If you are blind, you can use this camera without glasses, which is amazing. The dioptric correction. Okay, the only other camera that I know that has from this era, okay, is the OM3. Actually, the OM3 has a diopter correction right here. The only two cameras, vintage, okay? Newer cameras, film, okay, they have, but they're new. But in this era, it's something unique, okay? And I love to use without glasses this camera. And this camera has a really complex measurement system. Complex not because it's hard to use, complex because it's hard to engineer, because it has a spot and multi-spot reading of the light. You can measure up to 8 spot points, okay? This camera will make a balance between these points and will grab you the perfect exposure, and actually measures exposure 1/3 of stop precision, okay? 1/3, not plus 1, plus 2, 1/3, 2/3, 1, you know? It's amazing. I will show you in the viewfinder. Have liquid crystals, really precise. Amazing. It's amazing, this camera, I think. And actually I love it. I love more the OM3 because it's mechanical camera. I love mechanical cameras, but the benefit of an electronic camera is you can shoot in auto at aperture priority, which is pretty good. It's really faster, okay, for the camera to set your shutter speed. Anyway, okay. What else to say about this camera? I love the Olympus system, are really compact, as you can see, compact. It's a really small camera to grab in the hands. It's really fine, it's fast. We have beautiful lenses, look at that. I don't know if you can believe, but this is an 85 millimeters f2. It's big like the 50 millimeters that I have here, 1.4. It's really sharp and good lens. I love the 85 f2 Olympus. We have got some beautiful glasses like this 35 millimeters f2. Look how beautiful is this. We have got on Olympus really nice lenses, some unique lenses which maybe cost a lot. 21 millimeter f2, 3,000 euros, a lot, but good lenses from Olympus. I love it. And also compact lenses. Well, what else to say? In this video I want to explain you how to use this camera because it has a lot of features, and I want to show you in every small detail how to use it. Okay? I hope you will enjoy this video. We will see. We see right now closer to the camera. Let's get started. And here we are, my friends. Here we are with the OM4 Ti. Another motorcycle! It's impossible to record. Anyway, fanculo. This is the OM4 Ti. I really love this camera. It's absolutely a piece of engineering. It's amazing. It's good looking. It's really good to use. And let's see how to use this camera, okay? This is an electronic camera. Uses a 2LR44 in this Vano right here, in this buco. 2LR44, 1.5 volts. You can find anywhere those batteries. It's electronic camera. To set shutter speed, you have got here the gear, as you can see. The blue speeds synchronized flash, the white not, and the red are the mechanical shutter speeds for when you finish the battery. You can shoot mechanically with 1/60 of a second, and the B mode. Be careful when you put the mechanical shutter speed, you have to press this button here in the corner. You press it and you can shoot mechanically. Ta-da! We have got B mode, okay, as you can see, and are all mechanical shutter speeds. The other are electronical. Let's see how to use it. To open the camera, it's really normal. You have got to put this lever right here, tan, and the open backs. Ah, look at that. This is the back. It's really normal back, as you can see. Let's close here. It's really normal. You put the film right here. We have got the winding system, and you have got the, as you can see, the curtains which are horizontal traveling, as you can see. Really good curtains. These curtains can shoot to 1/200 of a second. The highest shutter speed here is 1/200 of a second. It's, sorry, it's 1/2000 of a second, okay? 2,000. It's really fast camera, and you can shoot down to 1 second. Actually, in auto mode, you can shoot down to 6 seconds or more. Anyway, good shutter speeds. You have got all the shutter speeds that you need. This is the lens. Here you can set the aperture. To remove the lens, you have got to put the button on the top, right here. The button is on the lens, and voila! You rotate. The camera makes a beep because it has this button here, and tell you the camera you don't have the lens. We can see here the mirror. This is the mechanism, one mount, really nice. And you can put back the lens with the 2 red dots. Bueno, how to use the camera. Here we have got the lever. This is manual, this is auto, and this is battery check. Ta-da! When you switch on the battery check, you will see a continuous beep sound you can hear with your ears, and you can see a red light right here, okay? The battery is charged. If it's not continuous but makes beep 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 beep, it's discharged, okay? The battery has to replace. But here it's full of power. Okay, if you put the camera on manual, you can shoot manually. You can set your shutter speed, your aperture, and if you put in auto, you can shoot automatically at aperture priority. You set the aperture and the camera will set for you the shutter speed. Here, what we have got here, we have got the selector of the ISO. You have to put on top like that, put on top and rotate. As you can see, you can set the shutter speed, the speed of the film. The speeds are really good because it goes from 6 ISO, the minimum 6. It's really low ISO. I don't know if exists some low ISO film to 3200, 3200. Okay, really good shutter speed. Shutter speed. Really nice film speed, and as you can see, you can also correct the exposure +3, -3, something like that. Really comfortable. Sorry, +2, -2. Well, on the other side, we have got all the nice commands. You have got the lever, as you can see, and now it's shooting down. Okay, sorry, I put in manual because it uses high shutter speed time, but as you can see, this is the lever to charge. This is the shutter button, as you can see, shutter button. And we have got some more dials. We have got highlight and shadow. What I use these buttons here? Why I need those two buttons, highlight, shadow? Why? I will explain right now. The highlight you need when you're photographing something like paper, a document. Okay, you photograph something white. This camera measures the medium gray. Okay, but if you you shoot a picture of something white, this will come gray. Okay, if you press highlight, the camera overexposes 2 stops. Okay, and a white thing remains white. Okay, really nice. The same thing for the shadow. I photograph old vinyl disc or my black shirt. Okay, if the camera makes auto exposure, this black shirt will come gray. Okay, but if I want to see black, I will press shadow. Okay, and will become black. That's it. It's pretty useful. You can also do the same thing, putting this +2, -2, but this is really faster and comfortable. We have got another big boy here. What is this? It's spot. Oh, makes a beep. Spot. Okay. Why we have got this spot button here? Yeah, because this camera make not only the normal exposure, medium, ponderate, center exposure, but also make spot measurement. Okay, I measure spot. Nice. Actually, you can spot 8 times on the same reading. Okay, I spot 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. The camera will make medium from these 3 points and makes you the perfect exposure. This is more easy to use than to explain, but actually works really well. For example, I use the example on the guide of Olympus. This is this girl here behind as a ship, and all the sky it's really white, really a lot of light. Okay, I will spot on the face on the girl. I will spot the battleship behind. Okay, and I shoot. Okay, the camera. We will make a medium exposure between the battleship and the girl. Okay, and I will have a good exposure for these 2 points, and I can make exposure from to 8 points. Okay, this camera will calculate the medium exposure from 8 spot points. It's something unbelievable good. Neither today's camera make this thing. Okay, really amazing from this camera. Fantastic the spot measurement of this camera. Well, and this is the spot measurement. I will show you in the viewfinder. We have got 1/3 increase spot metering. Amazing. 1/3 of a stop, not +1, +2. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Okay, amazing. Nice. Okay, we have also something here like this lever, as you can see. This lever is called clear, and this is when you maybe measure a spot thing or something. You can clear the memory or clear everything. Okay, and it will reset. And the other side, because we like other side, we have got memory. What the fuck is this memory button right here? Okay, this memory button is useful when are you making pictures of your beautiful Olympus OM1 from a lot of perspectives. Okay, I photograph like that, like that, like that in automatic mode. Okay, but when I use auto exposure, maybe sometimes we'll make slightly different exposures. Okay, and I don't want to have the same object in same condition with different exposure. Okay, from the different angles. And this is why memory it's really useful, because you can shoot, you press memory, okay, you will press memory, here a light, we have got a light, amazing. And when you press memory, the camera will use the same exposure, okay, of memory. When you finish, you make clear and it will clear everything. Okay, now you can clear, thank you. What the fuck is this noise? Sorry guys for the noise. Anyway, and that's it. It's really clever design camera. It's easy to use. You have to understand how to press these buttons, but actually when you understand, they are really useful. Nice Olympus, nice Maitani, amazing job. This is the film counter. Normally film counter, it resets when you open the back. And the air stay for run, no, air stay for rewind. You press this button and you can rewind your film when you finish shooting your film. Amazing. We have got depth of field button, which is here on the lens, as you can see. If I press, fuck, it's hard to show you, but believe me, as you can see, if I press this button, the lens closes. Ta-da! Amazing. Closes the diaphragm, okay, to have a preview of the depth of field. What else to say? We have got a self timer, and I will show you something. We have got here, look at that. This thing here, it makes light, but you have got this small thing you have got to put on top and rotate, okay? It's hard to show you, but we have got this small thing. Tack, we rotate. If we rotate here, closer to the lens, I make a battery check. No noise. Look, noise, no noise. Okay, this is useful when you are photographing in churches, or when you want to be silent. You are making something dirty. The camera, it's when you make spots, the camera it's silent. Okay, this is good because you don't have the beep. And if you rotate in the other side, as you can see, we have got the self timer. And to show you the self timer, I remove the lens because there is something nice to see. Okay, I charge 10 seconds, but look at that, the mirror wakes up. This is useful because it doesn't make vibration when the camera shoots, because the mirror it's already up. Wow, different sounds of beep, really nice. And this is the self timer. This camera also has self timer. Nice. Okay, now I remove the self timer, I put it back. Beautiful. I show you behind, it's really clear. We have got the reminder here, we can put the film here, the viewfinder, and nothing else. It's simple camera to use. You have got here the pulse, then the attachment for the auto flashes, as you can see, really complex thing, but we have here behind this door, we have got also normal flash port here, as you can see, behind this piece here. Another thing, what is this button here? We have got another button, a lot of buttons on this camera. If I press it, wow, look at that, makes light. This is amazing. We have got liquid crystal inside to see the exposure, but if it's low light, we still can see, pressing this button, we have got light on night. Amazing. This camera, I think it's perfect. It's the perfect camera, it's the best camera. You can do something that you can't do with any camera ever made. Really close the OM3, as you can see, the OM3 it's really close to the OM4. It's mechanical. I prefer this one because if it's really cold, really hot, we don't have problem with batteries because this camera works. But actually we can shoot auto with the OM3. Okay, another thing, we have this is a grip for the camera. As you can see, I can mount here on the OM4, but I don't like it and I don't mount it, but you can have this option if you want. And that's all for the Olympus OM4 Ti. Let me know in the comments if you like it. I really love this camera. Maybe I want to show you with the 85mm because it makes a beep when I remove the lens. Look at that. How beautiful is this camera? And this is an 85mm f2. Wow, it's compact like this one, as you can see. But this is a 85 f2. It's really sharp, really nice colors. The Olympus system is amazing. Not only the Olympus camera, all about Olympus is amazing, and I love it. Okay, put it back because I love this lens. And that's it. that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments if I don't tell you something about this camera, if you have some questions, or if you have some answers for something that I don't say. Let me know if you like it. I simply love it. We will see in the next video. Io vi saluto tutti. Ciao ciao.